Welcome back. This is Miss Serratus, and we are ready to put the final touches on the Millionaire project. So for this project, we're going to add transition and animation. Transition refers to how a slide looks when it comes in. For example, I'm going to hit the F5 key, and it kind of looks boring. So we're going to add some movement to it. I click on the first slide. I click on transition. I'm going to do this drop down arrow, and I have lots of different effects that I can pick from. So let's see. Maybe I want to use the vortex effect. And that's what that does. And for the second slide, maybe I want to go ahead and I'm going to do the doors. And for the third slide, I'm going to do the ripple effect. So you get the idea. There are a bunch of different options. Let me play my PowerPoint and look at that. This is how my PowerPoint starts. Isn't that cool? When I click, it did that opening effect for the second slide and the ripple effect for the third slide. So go ahead, add transition on all the slides. I have some really cool options to pick from. Animation refers to moving the stuff on the slide. So I'm just going to start with my title slide, and I have my name. I'm going to select. I actually want to make both the Your Host and Serratus move at the same time. So the way I do that is first I select the Your Host, I press and hold down the Shift, and then I select the Serratus. Notice both boxes are both selected. Go to animation, and here are different animation effects. And if you click on the drop down arrow, you need to be careful for the colors. This set here, this kind of bluish green, is entrance effects, meaning how do you want the words to come into the slide? Emphasis is after the words come into the slide, what do you want them to do? And exit is how do you want the words to leave the slide? You don't need to add an entrance emphasis and exit to every single slide. Sorry about that, guys. But you do need to add at least one kind of animation. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I might possibly do. There are more options by going to the bottom where it says more entrance options. And I find that the better ones are usually on the bottom. So maybe I'm going to have them pinwheel. That's what pinwheel means. And then click OK. And I've now added an entrance effect. And the way I can see it is go to my animation pane. And here I can decide how long I want that effect to take. Do I want it to be 2 seconds, 4 seconds? My first effect is in this bluish green, which is an entrance effect. Again, holding my Shift, I want to go to Add Animation, and this time I want to do an emphasis effect. More emphasis. Maybe what I'd like to do is add a contrasting color, maybe a complementary color. Let's see, if I go here and change the timing, I don't think I like that one. Contrasting color. I didn't actually see a color show up, so let's click OK and see what happens. So I can always play. So there's my entrance. That second one just didn't work out for me. No problem, because to get rid of it, I could just remove it. I didn't like it. I'm going to remove it. So let me go again. Select it, hold the Shift. I'm going to go to Add Animation, More Emphasis Effects, and instead I'm going to try the Grow with Color. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep it. Click OK, and now you notice I have a second one added. You can change the color that it grows into just by playing with it. I just change it to grow into yellow. And now, just for kicks, I'm going to add another effect, an exit effect. And for that, I think I'm just going to do the spinner. And again, click OK. I've added 3 effects. Look at the colors. That tells me what kind they are. And if I play my slide, this is what it looks like when it first comes in. That's the transition. And that's the entrance, the emphasis, and the exit and ready to move on. So there are a lot of options. Please have fun with this. Try it out. We didn't even get to this other part where you can actually add noise, sound, I should say. You can add sound within your transitions, and you can add some kind of delays. There's lots of stuff that you can do. Have fun and explore. Almost done.